Yo, what the fuck is up, Lowe's, Let's family? Like, what the fuck is up, Juggalo a day? So, it's your boy, Big Blue, aka Blacknredted. We back with another video. And so, Crazy picked out the topic this week. And it is, what would you teach someone on the outside that's, like, pretty much, like, they're looking in, they want to learn? And he picked out, his two albums he picked was Riddlebox. Damn, what was the other one he picked? Damn. Oh, Shangri-La. And I agree with Riddlebox. We're going to talk about that in a second. The other album I would pick is the original Dark Lotus. So, first off, before we even get to teaching someone on the outside about albums and yada, 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 you got to make sure you're dealing with a person who actually is open-minded enough to sit there and actually listen, not just hear you, but listen to what you're talking about, what you're saying. You like, you know, being a Juggalo, we all know, we get the, why do you listen to them? Why do you like that? They're Satanists. All they do is talk about Fago and the yada yada. Y'all know it, they're dudes wearing face paint. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that all the time. So first, you gotta figure out: are you truly dealing with a open-minded person that really wants to sit there and listen to you and hear you out? Well, hear you out and actually listen to you, not just go off of what they think they know, what they've heard, how stupid it is, yada yada yada. Now, if you determine that they're a truly open-minded person, truly there to actually listen to what you're saying, next thing I would do is, before we even get to the albums, I'd stress to them and tell them, everything you think you know and you've heard, throw it out the window. And if you don't want to throw it out the window, that's fine. But try to be open-minded to what you're about to hear, what you're about to listen to. Don't just take it as what I figured: two white guys with face paint talking about throwing Fago, fucking bitches, killing people with axes, horse shit. Truly try to take a honest listen to it. Now, if you can honestly do that, then we'll talk about the albums. To me, two albums that are the epitome that define, that I'll tell any non-Juggalo to go out and listen to, is the third Joker's Card, Riddlebox, and the first Dark Lotus album. Dark Lotus, I mean, you can listen to the version with ABK too, but this is, to me, the best version, so I'm going to go with this one. Now, I've told this story before, and I'm going to make it real quick. The first time I've heard anything ICP was off of Riddlebox. I didn't know it was ICP, though. It was the Dead Body Man, the intro that goes into the song with the news reporter talking, and then Dead Body Man kicks in. And I've only heard the first verse of it. Like I said, didn't know it was ICP. I was in 6th grade. The first actual... Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. So, but like I said, yeah, the first album, and I knew it was ICP, was Great Malenko. Because when Great Malenko hit, it hit. What I mean by that is, Hollywood and Disney truly didn't understand what they did for the promotion of that album. It was already getting buzzed just because they got picked up off of Hollywood. But when you hear that an album was put out in stores and then a couple hours later it's pulled off of shelves, you're going to get the attention of so many different people, non-Juggalo and non-Juggalo alike. Just the fact of, what? This album, like, what was that, 97, 98? Like, hold on, what? An album this day and age got pulled off of record store shelves? Why? So many people went out and bought that Great Malenko album it was crazy. So many new eyes was put on to ICP because of that. But that's a whole another story for another day. So, but if you stuck around, and after you listen to Malenko, you're like, man, I want to hear something. You know, I think this is a shit. I want to hear something else. The first album I went to was Riddlebox. Riddlebox to me, out of the first 6, if it's not my favorite of the first Joker cards, technically 7, it would probably in the top 2. It'd be a tie between Riddlebox and Malenko. Carnival Carnage is the shit. Ringmaster is the shit. Jekyll Brothers, the shit. Shangri-La and Hell's Pit. I truly enjoyed Hell's Pit. I know a lot of people didn't like Hell's Pit. I truly enjoyed Hell's Pit. But Riddlebox, and in a close second, Malenko. Riddlebox is the epitome of what the ICP / Juggalo sound, whatever you want to call it, is. Go through every single song. Every single song. The circus influenced beats and just the different stories on the album alone. I don't know where my back sleeve is at. Sorry, guys. But just the different songs on the album. So much about Riddlebox. The album, just overall, it's a fantastic piece of work. Not just as a Juggalo album, but for me, as an overall just piece of music. It's just good quality fucking music. And a lot of people, even though ICP done said it themselves plenty of times, we know we're not musicians, we sound like shit, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Riddlebox for me truly is a piece of fucking work. Like damn near masterpiece. There's not too many albums for me that I can sit there and say this is a masterpiece. I'm heavy into music. A lot of people know this, some people don't. I'm heavy into music. I listen to a lot of fucking shit. Riddlebox for me is a fucking masterpiece. Now, the next album, like I said earlier, the original Dark Lotus, Tales from the Lotus Pod. This, same thing, just like Riddlebox, is also represents that Juggalo sound. I can't say like circus because there's not really too much circus shit on there, but it's the like as pure underground wicked shit, horrorcore shit like that. It is a fucking truly magnificent piece of work. And the thing that really blew me away was the album when it came out had Mars on it. And Mars for me was strictly new. I didn't up to that point, I never even heard his voice. So when I kept seeing Dark Lotus in the Most Tasteless booklet, I'm pretty sure it says it's ICP Twisted. Didn't have a computer, never called the hotline, never got updates. I honestly thought that this album was going to be ICP and Twisted. I think maybe Blaze. But just to have all these different characters, all these different voices, all these different entities on one project. Add in, I think Mikey Clark did a little bit of production. Mike P did some production. You had all these different entities, not just the rappers, but the production team, all that. And the work that they came out with was just one hell of a fucking album. And still to this day, it's kind of sad how they had that falling out with Mars and they just replaced him with ABK. Hey, Killer, I like Killer is my shit. I like Killer. ABK is my shit, but he can't, like, he did better on Black Rain. He did, because you could, he had his own time to shine and actually write his. He didn't. It seemed like with the Gold Lotus, he had to hurry up and get all this shit done just so they can get it out there and just erase Mars. Black Rain, he did so much better because he had, actually was able to sit down and write with them and all that stuff, and it just worked better. But yeah, it just sucked how they had that whole falling out with Mars. But Tales from the Lotus Pod, the OG version, just listen to Mars' voice, how it fits in perfectly. Madrox, Monoxide, Blaze, Kill It, like damn near every song, they are the more aggressive one. Like it's hard to explain, like but if you listen to Lotus, every, like, I hear people saying, like, on the Mud, Water, Rain, Air, whatever the fuck that the last album, Lotus album called, dope shit. I like that album a whole lot. Mud, Water, Fire, Earth, whatever, something like that. Anyway, I'm sleepy. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. But people on the album was complaining a little bit, like, I don't get, like, how come Jay and Shaggy is rapping like that? You've never listened to Tales from the Lotus Pod then, because they've always had the more laid back verses, and then mainly like Twisted and Blaze would have the more rapid fire, more attacking type of verses, and that's why Lotus works so well. You got so many different styles, so many different variables when it comes to flows and patterns and stuff playing off of one another. Can you imagine if this is why, like, to a degree, like Necro, Ill Bill, all them dudes, I love them dudes. Them dudes, they fucking spitters. So I can't really truly compare them to that. But overall products and shit, like projects, I feel like Lotus truly as a group, it blends so well, because you don't just have 5 or 6 dudes just constantly attacking the beat, just constantly trying to have the dopest flow or whatever. You got dudes putting together songs, and Jay come in with his more subdued flow, and then Madrox kill it. And Shaggy come back with his softer flow, and then Blaze kill it. Then Monoxide to come in with something off the wall, but it fits, and then Mars ended. Some shit like that. Like, it was it's just a complete package of a fucking super group. And I if a motherfucker want to sit down and listen with me and listen to the album fully, and if it's some shit that they ain't understanding, we can do that too. We can go track by track and explain what the fuck they talking about, what's going on. But if you can get past all Juggalos want to do is drink Fago, put on clown paint, say whoop whoop and family love, and try to actually listen to the music, you probably fucking enjoy it. So these 2 albums is what I would truly try to school somebody from the outside with. Some people will get it, most won't. But if I can reach, I sound like a fucking teacher now, counselor and shit. If I can reach one person, if I could truly put one new person up on some dope music, and they fully be like, you know what, that shit is pretty cool. I feel like my fucking mission is accomplished. My shit is done. So I know it's a little long-winded, but that's just how I feel about these 2 albums. 2 masterpieces, man. Right now, we ain't talking about the beef. We ain't talking about none of that bullshit. At the end of the day, that Dark Lotus Tales from Lotus Pop was a masterpiece. Fucking Riddlebox is a fucking masterpiece. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this. What would y'all school some new people with? You know what I'm saying? What albums would you choose and why? Tomorrow is Sunday. We should be doing our weekly live stream. I want to say we will be, and we don't. We should be doing our weekly live stream, and we also should be announcing the winners to our competition. So, until next time, it's your boy Big Blue, aka Black and Red Ted. If you like my video, thumbs it up. If you hate my video, thumbs it down. And until next time, go listen to those. Much love. Peace out, y'all. Magic, man. Okay, oh, sorry. Sorry, don't get mad. Peace out, y'all.